Hi guys, welcome to Operation Crypto. We're going to take a look at Acala today and do some price analysis and have a look at a few key levels, some areas where we could invest and then some areas where we could look to either take profit. It's been on a great run today. If we just drop into the charts, we can see we're currently up, well, just 7%, but it has been a bit higher. We are getting quite a little bit of a shakeout across the markets, and whenever Bitcoin starts to drop, the rest of the market does follow it. This is the daily time frame. I think last time I looked it was on one of my crypto update videos, which I need to get back to, and we was within this region down here. I was saying, look, we was pretty much in a range bound area where we kept coming up and retesting that area, and then we got a breakout of that trend, that channel. So all in all, things aren't looking too bad. We had that breakout here, and that's what we are currently looking at. Remember though, once you get that breakout, there's always that possibility of a retest of this region. So the price currently is at $1.78. Today's candle's quite decent, but every time we get up towards this region here, you can see we're rejecting out of that area. So it does show that there's quite a bit of selling pressure at that region. You could say that is the new area where we're trying to look to break out. So that's for the next major level of resistance where we do reject and where the price needs to pretty much break out to see any type of positive price action. Putting a little bit of a bearish spin on this and looking at this latest move here. So if we go from a bottom move here, as you can see, we popped up to that bit there, rejected, and then we're broken all the way out. So looking at this latest move here, we're being up to $2.17, rejected right through. And I think if you're looking for buys, depending on how this market goes over the next few days, I'd look at this region here, the golden ratio at 153, and I would ladder some orders down to here, down to 145. That was the area where we struggled to get out of last time. Rejected here, and then we got that candle that broke out. But remember, we sometimes do get that retest of that previous level of resistance. I mean, we did reject off it and then blast straight through it. Look at that daily candle there. That was epic. That was on first of April. No April's Fools there. Absolutely moon straight through it. And the daily candle after that, it wasn't so good actually. Look at that. It's quite a bearish candle. But it is showing that there's quite a bit of volume flowing into some of these Polkadot ecosystem now. So that moonbeam glimmer, that started to go on a real solid push. I did that trade on this channel probably last week now, and we did make some really good profit on that. So Acala is starting to go. Polkadot ecosystems. If you are looking at Polkadot ecosystems, one that I think you should check out, which is having its mainnet, well, it started the mainnet now, is Turnover, which is ticker caps. Go and check it out. I think it's probably around $40 million market cap, and I think they've got a solid utility, and I think it's really going places. So if you're into Polkadot projects, go and check that one out if you've not heard of it. But back to Acala, this is the level where I'd look to buy 153 down to 145. That is a region there where I would potentially look at buys. Selling, I mean, if you're looking to take any profit on the way up, I think $2 is that psychological area where people will be thinking, right, look, we've had a breakout now. We're struggling to get through this level of resistance, but I think once you get up to $2, that's a psychological area where people are selling, and that's probably what happened here. People probably bought in maybe down at this region, down at $1, and think, right, I've made 100% here. I'm just going to keep selling and maybe wait for it to come back down and then keep rebuying. That's what happens, especially with trading mentality. 100% gains is absolutely massive. Even 50-60% gains is fairly big. So that's what people will be doing. If you're a long-term investor, then I wouldn't worry about this now. I mean, there's a long way to go. Some of these Polkadot projects are up and coming. We have that stable. I think we're going to be producing a stable asset for the Polkadot ecosystem as well, which is massive. So some of these are so early. And one thing going for Acala is that it's going to be eventually going to be a DAO, so there's going to be no team involved with that at some stage. So decentralization, ecosystem on Polkadot, I think there's a lot going for it. So all in all, levels to buy around here, and then first level to sell it is at I'd say $2. But if you're looking for any profit levels above, if you're wanting to accumulate the asset, then start looking here at $2.44. And then $2.80. What I want to actually do is just have a look at. Let's just have a look at CoinGecko, and we will see. I want to have a look at the all-time high. I've not looked at that for a while. Acala's ranked 147. We have a market cap of $671 million, which is absolutely mental. All-time high was 279. That was 2 months ago. So yeah, 279. I believe. What? Let's put it up on here. 279. It's pretty much bang on that level there, isn't it? That fib, that -618 fib is right up there on that all-time high. So that's going to be another major area for you to take profit as well. Must have been my listing on Binance. We started off at all-time high and then it's just dumped off ever since. And that's nothing against the project. That's just where the market goes, and you just got to take the rough with the smooth. Looking at a couple of other things. So on my daily time frame here, the RSI is starting to touch into that overbought territory. So that's usually a selling signal, and that's why you're seeing the selling pressure here. RSI is getting towards the overcooked level, and then there is that nice psychological area too. But all in all, it's not doing too bad today. Been up to, let's have a look how much we had a rise today, in the bigger scheme of things. Yeah, we did an 18% move from the very lows of this daily candle to the very top. I know it's pulled back a bit now, but like I said, that's for pretty much the entire market. I'm not going to look at any other pairings. Usually what I do on these videos is look at I'll look at some other assets. I mean, I would look at it against a Satoshi pair, but there's not much point. One thing I've just noticed here is that we kind of had a cup and handle here. If you look, we had the cup here, and then the handle, and then we had that breakout to the upside. So that's another technical point that's done pretty well. But all in all, there's not much more to cover. I mean, I'd put the AMAs on, but there's not much trading data, to be honest. We have had a bullish cross here, so we'd expect now that price to start to follow it up. Most assets, especially the top 100, top maybe even 200 assets, have had that bullish EMA cross. Whenever I'm looking at a bullish EMA cross, I really want to look for some sustained growth over the coming weeks and months. So I think that's going to happen. I think Acala is a solid project. And if you're into it and you're looking to accumulate the lows, look at this region. I mean, if we did lose this level here and lose this level, it would probably come down and retest this moving averages about 786 level. So maybe look down at about 136 region too. But that's it, Matt. That's my thoughts on Acala today. Just a quick video for you. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed. Hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.